Okay, Tom, a frustrating evening for you out there today in the end.
Yeah, it's exactly the word I'd use, mate. Frustrated. I thought we were 6 out of 10 at best for the whole game, and that's what's frustrated me more than anything, more than the result. I can cope with getting beat as long as you give a good account of yourselves, and I don't think we have today, and that's frustrating after the good work we've been doing of late. You almost deserve to get away with a 6 or 7 out of 10, but you ain't in against good sides like Newark. So frustrated that we haven't given a good account of ourselves and obviously the result in general.
Mentioned that Newark, they're a good side, aren't they?
Yeah, not bad.
Top
Yeah,
especially.
I think he was probably the difference. Let's be honest. I think first half, even at probably 6 out of 10, as I say, for us, I thought we were well and truly in the game. Probably the better side out of the two at times, and two little bits of magic probably from him make the difference. Just his quality running and stuff that he's sharp and he hurt us. Made it 2-2. We showed good character again to obviously get it back to 2-2 before the break. Come out second half and ball over the top. I try and be a little bit cute and slow him down, which looked like an open goal, and obviously second yellow for me. So frustrated that I feel like I've killed the boys a little bit, and I'll take the flak. But ultimately, as a group, we can do better today, and that's annoyed me more than my second yellow, to be honest.
You mentioned the first two goals. I thought there's probably as much down to those two Jamie Williamson balls right through the middle. They were absolute defence-splitting passes, weren't they?
Yeah, he's a good player. They've got some good lads. There's no doubt about that. But we, as I say, I will take full responsibility for today because ultimately 11v11, I think we win that game. But I thought we were just a little bit passive all over the pitch. When Jamie's able to carry the ball through the midfield, no one really goes engage. And when the midfield got on the ball, I felt like we was a bit passive. We locked on and were man for man, but we don't really go win it back. We were better at that for the second period of the second half of the first half, which is why we got our two good goals really, and why we started really well when we were doing it positively. But I just thought we was a little bit passive, and I thought we probably thought we were better than we were, and we'd get today one regardless of whoever we played and if we went through the motions. Reminder for us all that you go through the motions, you get beat at this level of footy. So we'll reflect on it. We'll analyse it back and we'll try and identify where we're going wrong. Pretty obvious where we were wrong. I think we was a little bit passive, and then obviously my silly red card. So I can't do a lot about them.
The red card happens, and then that period of 15 minutes afterwards when they score three, I suppose, will be your ultimate frustration tonight.
Yeah, because I mean they're good goals, to be fair to them. I think I feel like we're a little passive. It's a little bit easy to score past us. Roles reversed. When we've gone 5-2, I thought we've actually had a real good go. Obviously, then got back to 5-3. Really good, positive play, and Wormsley has a really good strike that keeper saves. And we have a few set pieces that cause all sorts of problems. So we could have easily, despite being down to 10, got 5-6 ourselves. But ultimately, 6 out of 10 throughout the 90 minutes. That's 6 out of 10 is a waste of everyone's time, to be honest.
You've brought in 3 new faces this week. Admittedly, one of them we've seen before, but are you still trying to find a balance, do you think, out there? Is that half the problem?
They're lads that have been with us pre-season, or we've definitely looked at over pre-season, and been in and around us. So Finn in particular, obviously, was with us for a long period, and we were keen to keep him with us. We had an opportunity to go play higher. Grass isn't always greener, and he has to come straight back. So if he wants to be with us, we're pleased with that. I thought Ollie Fields was absolutely superb. I thought we probably didn't give him the ball as much as we should have done, because I thought he terrorised him a little bit out on the left at times, and just with his physical approach and his positivity, getting good crosses into the box. So that's an avenue that we should have explored a little bit more. And I think if we moved the ball better, we would have done. But credit to him, because I thought that was a fantastic home debut, and he's going to be a very good one for us.
Yeah, I was going to mention Ollie Fields, actually. I was very impressed. Even in the second half there, when backs were against the wall, he was still making things happen a lot.
I like him. He came to us a year and a half ago to a training session, and we said, we'd like you to stick around us. He got offered guaranteed football elsewhere, so he took that, so fair enough. He then, again, he's another one that he's played against us twice since then, and I thought he was superb. So 3 times, including a friendly, and every time I've said to him, you've been brilliant. And out of the blue, he contacts me saying he'd like to come across, and so again, it's another one that we're keen to get over the line, and I think he'll be impressive. Again, he's another one that fits our profiles, where we're attracting these young lads that are have a good football education behind them in academies and whatnot. They've got good UCL experience or above. So he ticks a lot of boxes for us. And again, if he keeps playing like that every week, we're going to be very pleased with the player that we've got.
Interesting. He's another one that's come from Pinchbeck, which, on the face of it, a lot of people say to me, "Oh, but Pinchbeck struggled last year." But then you look at how Ben Robson performed again today and how Jake Henderson's doing. It's
So you look at the lads we took from Pinchbeck before today in Hendo and Robbo. I don't think there's a person in the crowd that wouldn't snap your hand off to have them every single game, because they've been superb. I think we've probably taken the three best ones now, but that's the benefit of what we're doing, and them boys are speaking to each other saying we might not be able to match their money and that sort of level, but what you get other than that, the coaching element, the camaraderie that we've normally got, the performances we've been putting in, is what sells it. So it's great that we're attracting those players, and yeah, we're in a good stead off the pitch, and we're attracting talented lads. We're doing all right.
It should, in theory, be a quite simple team talk on Saturday. Get out there and show everyone what you're really made of after tonight.
Yeah, they've just been speaking to me saying that they want a training session. I think that's a little bit complex for some lads that have families and do a little bit of travelling. So I think we're going to have a Zoom call on Thursday, analyse a few bits and pieces over the last few weeks. Obviously, league's not done as many favours. I think we're literally Saturday midweek, 5 weeks in a row or something silly. So we just have to deal with that, and we're crying out for a training session, really, especially with the new faces. But we'll try and do what we can to get some information across and try and improve ready for Saturday. And no doubt we'll be better Saturday, even though I think Lincoln United will be a very good outfit.
And it will be a tough game against Lincoln United. They'll be one of the favourites to be up there at the end of the season.
Yeah, that's what we come here to mix it with. We want to play against the very best and prove that we are as well. So I think I spoke to you on Saturday saying looking forward to the opportunity. We let ourselves down tonight. 6 out of 10 ain't good enough. 6 out of 10 gets beat on Saturday, so we need to be there and ready, raring to go with more in us.